Hey guys, Trickstar here. So we're back with Killer Frequency, and I've had a marathon this game. Like I'm recording videos back to back to back, which I do that sometimes, but this game's just fun.
When
Like
you're
I,
ready,
I
shut the
love.
music off. Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, whoa, Peggy.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller
I just love
live
the
on
problem solving dynamics in this game.
189.16, The Scream.
It's addictive.
What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's
Well
cool what
done.
you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky.
Roller
and
Ricky.
I now consider you a friend, my man.
Okay.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just Roller
Back
Ricky.
then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle.
Oh,
I didn't really talk
Roller
about it
Ricky.
or even know how to talk. It's just how it was.
Roller Ricky.
That bottle took the best years of my life.
We talk about this
So
all.
I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did
Yeah.
you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Max.
Max is
Aw.
my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man! At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man! Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Aw. Are you guys my little babies? I don't know what I would do without y'all, to be honest. I deal with a lot, and y'all help me through it for realsies. I love y'all. Y'all can't see Rocket Bones by my feet right now. I love Mr. Flounder back there, too. But anyway,
It sounds like you two make a
this is
great
sweet.
pair.
I like it.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we talk about that a lot on this channel. Like, it's important to talk to somebody, like, whenever you're struggling like that. And I'm glad that Roller Ricky found somebody. And, as Matt, I'm pretty sure we have played all these songs, so.
You're gonna love this next track.
I really needed that call, you know,
Yeah.
after everything.
That was sweet.
Yeah, I
I wasn't
get that.
expecting that.
He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
I have a feeling this won't be as positive.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
We'll see.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Oh, it's Carrie.
Gary!
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why
I don't
what,
know.
Carrie?
Why did he spare me?
I have no
After
idea.
what he did, why let me go?
You're one of the pranksters. I don't know.
Maybe he didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too? After
don't know.
everything he did to...
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Well, this is it right here. I guess we're playing it for like a 5th time tonight. I hope people really like 1980X. Cause
You know,
that's
what
really fun.
Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I
guess
need
so.
to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
I want to keep on going.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Alright, this one might not be as happy as the first 2 calls we've gotten so far in this video, but we'll
Time
see.
to turn the music off.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your
The
emergency?
scream.
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the team.
That was this lady.
Awful, those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
You must really love that song if you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Oh, I do love it. And I don't want to argue.
Sounds like she might be a little bit
You do
inebriated.
have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the whistling man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
So we do
Well,
have to go out
folks,
there and get it.
Here's some music for you while I think things over.
Alright, I guess we'll go with the flow. Going with the...
Now it's time to go with The Flow. And
Here we
this is
go.
their hit, Crying for Help. Is she
Almost got
serious,
copyright
Peggy?
myself.
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, it... You know, I never thought about it. Yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later.
Oh,
Anyway,
Reggie is
I'll
the
hold the fort down while you're out.
radio
Maybe
manager, I
I'll even
guess.
get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Alright, so I guess we gotta get the key. We gotta go outside because Dawn is like going crazy over this freaking song. And you know, if she has something about the murder, like you would think she would have to share that. Like it's against the law not to. But yeah, anyway, that's not a fire door. We gotta go down here, don't we? I don't know why I went upstairs. Anyway, I guess it's probably back here. I assume. Okay.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open. Alone.
He's right there. So that's not good. But we found it, so pick it up, please. And let's get out of here.
Long ride home.
Alright, let's get out of here real quick. Don't want to deal with
Of
any.
course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
Okay, I don't really like this, especially because we saw him, and I don't like how Forrest didn't say anything about that. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. We know how to deal with murderers, right? Murderers that. So Gallows, freaking Gallows, whatever it's called, Gallows Creek, I guess is the name of the town. It's like a city, which is kind of weird, but it looks like New York. Alright, where do I go? Like, for real. The basement would be, like, wouldn't that be the thing that I just, like... walked past? Oh, nothing in there. Alright. Okay, where do I go? Pretty sure it wants me to go in here. Right, elevator only. Okay, I don't know where to go. Alright, there's no way we have to go out there. That's Piper. Okay. Where do I go? Like, for real. What? Finally, we're back in the studio.
And
Oh.
that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam. See if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
Dude, just let me back in my building, please. Please, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Don't want to stay out here forever. Don't want to stay out here forever. But if I have to, then I will. But if I have to, then I will. Just kidding, because we already saw him.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses. Nah, that's not right. Do the fuses add up properly?
Okay, so I need to find more fuses. Okay. Okay, there's one. Can I, like, grab it? Or can I pick you up? Thank you. Okay. What do I have to take it
Looks
out?
like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Okay, let's pick this up. Alright, so we need two more apparently. So, nothing like... Okay. Being hunted by a psycho killer while I'm sitting outside a radio station. Nothing quite like it. Nothing quite like it. Alright. That's good. Okay, so I guess I need one more. Or maybe two more, because the other one isn't green, so it's actually quite red. Oh. Maybe this will work. Okay.
Bingo!
There we go. Let me in! That was the name of the achievement. That was very loud. Alright, now let's use it. And maybe we shouldn't have shouted bingo as we freaking did it. Oh,
I could probably survive that fall.
Alright. Can we close that? Is it possible to close
Looks like
it?
the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Alright. Can we actually just like walk back up now? Or like, do we have to unlock some more stuff? Dang, God, that was loud.
I wonder how the show's going.
We're gonna act like we didn't see the freaking
God,
killer.
please let this be the last locked door.
Oh, okay. So I guess we gotta find a key. I'd assume it's probably in the janitor's closet. So let's look there. Pretty sure the killer's name is Clive, so the fact that he could be our janitor is kind of crazy. What is this? Alright, let's shut this door, because I don't want him to walk in here.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. Ah, there's the beautiful key. I should be able to get back to the studio now.
Cool, yeah. So Clive is the freaking murderer. So let's go back there and ignore. Let's just go back there silently. Let's try not to, do anything crazy. Let's just go back up there.
Yes!
Oh, let's shut that door, please. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's just go back up to the studio. Nobody can hurt us inside the studio, right? Nobody can hurt us up in here, right? Nobody can hurt us. So the janitor is the murderer, so that's interesting. At least it looks like he's the murderer.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Well, I know,
Something
me
did
too.
happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me, so
Alright, 2:40. So it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes on this journey now. Interesting.
Did you heave that thing all the way up here?
because the basement's creepy as hell and I don't like standing around down there?
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
I didn't look at it, but I guess so.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Wait, what? Okay. Do we have it on like the board? Alright, do I have to go back down there and look at it? Oh, okay. I guess it's right here. Alright, so we got Rebecca Allen, who's at the Car Club, Kim Walker, Improv Club. Okay. Well, those are just the clubs they're in, I guess. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Former guy suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. I guess that's the same one that killed that other guy. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Alright, festival disaster. Big Wheel breaks free. 15 injured. Why did that door just move? Anyway. Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The Big Wheel broke free from its supports and rolled through town. And this okay. Well, Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different to any other year. Make sure you're protected. While it's the comma after 84. Alright, staff surge at Power Station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff and record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. I don't know anything about... Wait, what was I? Or Rebecca Allen. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of tell-all book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole her cars and she stole her time and money, said our reviewer. Jim Rainey last year, more on page 15. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's gas repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening as asked to remain anonymous. Alright, that's interesting. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warned citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. The crime wave of 70 will be stopped. I can assure you we must work together to bring down this criminals a little while ago. Alright. Tuesday 1st to Sunday 6th September. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come on down to the yearly convention. It's featuring... Okay. Alright. That's in a different town, so I feel like that's not important. Police today pulled an end to the long-running car thieving crime syndicate. The arrest from after a member gave information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant who asked him, the informant who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A. has walked through with no charges. More on page 13. Wedding announcement. We'd like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Heard that name somewhere, haven't I? On 30th May 1970. Best wishes to a happy couple. Investigators blamed 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were started to talk about horror movies while assembling the Big Wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. In order to do community service for a total... Alright, so they're not going to be there, right? I feel like our big thing is this. Diary on a Car Thief, Police Informant Tell-all book on sale now. Okay, who bought it? Wait, do I have to put all this together? No, right? No. Who bought the lottery thing? It's a guy, so it's either Chuck Brody or Ant Williams. Alright, it's Chuck Brody. It's Chuck Brody. He's gonna be at the gas station. Isn't that all we needed?
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Okay.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
I think it's Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas
The
station.
gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you.
I think you already
need to
know.
get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and...
Oh, God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
What? Forget what?
Forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I should have told him to run, probably, but...
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
The town's only ambulance, so they got one fire engine, one ambulance, and 3 cops.
Threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Scream.
The Scream. Okay, I guess we got it right. That was the only one that made sense to me, at least. What do I do? Aren't any calls.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Alright, so I guess... I didn't even really look at the rooms, though, before. But I guess we gotta go down there and figure out who's next. Alright. Okay. As much as I want to.
Locked. For now.
Alright, which one was the janitor's room? I don't remember. I didn't come from this way before. Why in the world does they keep doing that? Oh, it's right here. I guess I gotta go outside. Is that like the only way to get to it? Okay. I hate how we left this open, but I guess he could get here even if he didn't want to. Or he could get here no matter what, because he is the janitor, so. Alright, so we're in the janitor's room.
The key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I don't like the sound of that. Is there anything else? What is that noise? Oh. Alright, so I guess this will lead somewhere. Is he doing this on purpose? Okay, so I guess we go.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the
Oh
intercom.
my gosh.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Okay, where's the cassette player? Where is the cassette player? There's gotta be one. Oh, I guess it's like literally right in front of my face. Okay. Okay.
George Barrow, 19 '68. That's when this all began for me.
Clive sounds
Follow
scary.
the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay. How has nobody found this? How has nobody, like, I don't know. How has nobody not been here for that freaking long that they couldn't find a freaking serial killer's hideout down here? I don't know. Okay. I don't like being down here.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's read this. Delivered, installed. What is this? Oh, security system. Client opted for manual installation. That's interesting. Roller Ricky's, Christine's, and St. Gabriel. Okay. So Clive is in charge of the Starlink system. Okay. So Roller Ricky could be in trouble. He'll not carry two things at once. Alright. Alright. So this is important, I think. Why would he install these security systems?
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
So they knew that he was murdered, or they at least kind of had a clue that the guy was murdered. Alright, that's interesting.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm.
Okay, why didn't they investigate this one
It
then?
looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay. So he got his arm. So somebody was trying to drive him away
If you're
after he
listening
died.
to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can.
So Clive isn't bad.
Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, this could say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start
What the hell?
the truth together.
Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Okay, so he put those security systems in to prevent the killer from getting in, I think. And he knows who his targets are, which is that list. Okay. Alright, I feel like the list is more important now than anything. Where in the world was that list? Where was it? It was back here, wasn't it? The list of places they installed the security system. I don't know, maybe it was in the other room. Maybe it was in this room. Okay. I couldn't carry both at the same time, so... Alright, we're gonna put that there. There was a list of people that had a security system installed. Oh, there it is. I feel like this is important. I feel like we need this. And he did it. I mean, I don't know what the date is. Is it like a calendar or something? But he did it. It seems to be. Oh, there's still more to do here. Okay. Okay. Where's the intercom?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I
We
know,
don't.
but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them.
To warn
he was
them.
tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you
We
found
thought for like
everything,
10
Forrest?
minutes.
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Alright, so I still can't leave? Okay. So there are more tapes down here. So that's interesting. Okay. I guess we're not going to mention the fact that we found out that he installed security systems to protect people, it seems. That would explain why Roller Ricky was acting the way, or got so sad and depressed. Because he was dealing with the repercussions of whatever, or maybe he was dealing not with the repercussions, but with like how he was processing it in his head. So that makes sense. Alright, so there's more tape somewhere. I'm missing something. Oh, I don't think I've gotten this one.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation.
He wasn't drunk.
However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress.
So that means he was being chased, like we've already been. Like we already presumed. Alright, let's make sure there aren't any more, and then we'll go back. Well, we already knew that, so that's kind of weird.
Additionally, there...
Right now. Alright, I don't think there are any more. I think that was it. I think that's all we're supposed to find. So... if it is, then that was kind of dumb, because we already knew about that. We already know that George was very freaked out whenever he got killed. Presumably because he was being chased by someone, perhaps. But why are they covering up this killing? It must mean that there was something more going on. This has become an outright mystery.
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned.
Obviously
It
didn't.
was in the newspaper and everything. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide
There's
down there?
more.
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay, so I guess there are more tapes somewhere. But I don't know where they are. So I guess we gotta go back and look. Can't open those. So it's not in there. Is it in here? No. Okay. There's nothing over here. So it can't be over there. Alright, so we already got that one. Let's talk about maps to follow. I don't even know what that means. I'm not even following that. I already get this one.
Preliminary top.
Yeah. Can't be that many more.
There appears to be a...
No. Okay, that was odd. Don't know why I did that.
Opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Okay. What is this? Okay. So this is what it means about maps to follow, so. Okay. So Virginia, so all the people he's killed are obviously involved with this conspiracy. What would Carrie have to do with it, though? They didn't say that somebody had just had a kid or something like that earlier. I don't know. Or somebody was married. Maybe they had a kid. Alright, so... Okay. So... There's one in here, apparently. Or maybe not. What's that? So somebody moved a tape, it seems. Alright, is that it?
What have you found, Forrest?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
No.
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
Okay.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest,
Okay.
what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Beyond the Grave, 3 o'clock. Uncovered Clive's research. So we're 3 hours now in.
God, you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's our
This
job.
is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Oh, we
Okay,
saved her life
Forrest,
earlier.
shut
so.
the music off.
Same function.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here.
Oh yeah, she's at the frat house.
Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey,
Well,
Virginia,
fair.
it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that
Okay, come on,
name.
Virginia, tell us the truth.
What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
we found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab.
A boy on my slab.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
Wow.
I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Okay.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
I don't know. But it's...
We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again,
Why stay at her
Sandra.
studio at
It's Forrest
3 o'clock in the
Nash on
morning?
189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Ooh.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
So she's the one that
closed
found
my
it.
studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Alright, so let's answer this call.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with
No,
everything
not
happening tonight,
Ponto, or
but
whatever
I
his name
wondered
is.
if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called
Pepperoni.
him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on.
What?
We've already got another caller on the line.
Oh, alright, wow, it's like caller after caller. Alright.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Caller.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Come on, Ponty.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Oh,
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay.
Forrest.
It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Okay, thanks. Sis.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in
Are
danger?
you in danger?
I sure am.
Alright, so sorry to leave it on a cliffhanger like that, but like, this episode's going a little bit over long. So we'll talk to Dawn in the next one. But I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll have a recap in the next video. But we learned a lot of things in this video, and like a lot more. Like this game goes a lot deeper than I thought it did with the mysteries. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Trickstar out.